For more information on today's program, contact Erica Taylor Montgomery at threegirlsmedia.com. Now, back to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy, on the Bay Area's business leader, AM 1220 KDOW.
Welcome back to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy, where we help educate you to deliver that total knockout with your public relations, your marketing, your social media, and more. I'm your host, Erica Taylor Montgomery, and I'm the founder and CEO of Three Girls Media and Marketing, which is a public relations and social media marketing agency that really specializes in working with small and mid-sized companies with very cost-effective PR and social media solutions. You can find Three Girls online at threegirlsmedia.com. That's threegirlsmedia.com. And one of the things that I do offer is a complimentary 30-minute consultation. And that's really a terrific time where we can talk specifically about your PR and social media goals and needs. And if you really want to make a splash with your marketing in 2013, beginning in the new year and getting started now is absolutely key. So I encourage you to take me up on that complimentary consultation. If you want to set it up, it's very easy to do. Simply go to threegirlsmedia.com and then either call or email me to make that appointment for your consultation today. And then coming up on February 13th, I would love to invite you to an event that I'm hosting as part of the Web Strategy Camp series that I created. The topic is going mobile, the key to maximizing your marketing in 2013. And it's really all about what it means to market to mobile customers and how you can get started on that now. And if you have not considered making sure that you have a great mobile website or taking into consideration some of the other ways that you can market to a mobile audience, you are absolutely missing the boat. The use of smartphones is soon going to eclipse the use of laptop and desktop computers, and people are relying on their smartphones more and more to get information on businesses. So you don't want to miss out on the mobile marketing trend. So this event is coming up on February 13th. It's happening in the South Bay. If you want to get all the details or register for it, simply go to webstrategycamp.com. That's webstrategycamp.com. All right, so let's move on to round 2 today, and we're continuing today's theme, which is all about making you money. The topic this half hour is how to profit online, which is a topic that's really important for all business owners, managers, and entrepreneurs. Our guest this half hour is Steve Olsher with Bold Enterprises. And Steve is actually known as America's reinvention expert. He has taught thousands of people how to niche-tize in order to make money. Now, Steve is a very busy guy. He's also the chairman and co-founder of Liquor.com and the president of Bold Development. And he also has a radio show called Reinvention Radio. Welcome to Punch Media and Marketing Made Easy, Steve.
Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm terrific. Thank you so much for joining the show.
Absolutely.
And, I think it's likely that our listeners are probably going to have questions about making a profit online. So you can call us toll free this morning, 800-516-1220. That's 800-516-1220. So, Steve, obviously, making money online can be very, very competitive, especially depending on the industry you're in. So I'm curious what you think is the number one most important key for profiting online in today's super competitive environment.
It's a great question. And from my standpoint, and you introduced my general scope of work in the intro there, which is the whole concept of helping people, although niche-tize is certainly one way to say it. I say niche-tize, but, apples, oranges, tomatoes, whatever. So it's really all about identifying the one thing that you're absolutely compelled to do, and I call that one thing your what. So the question is, what is your what? What is that one thing that your soul is compelled to do? And then how do you monetize that by sharing your unique gifts with the world? And so ultimately, to make money online, it all really boils down, in my opinion here, to getting out of the commodity-driven circles where you're going to Alibaba or one of those types of sites and finding a a product that you don't really give two hoots about, but you figure you can buy it for $1 and sell it for $2, and the next thing you know, I mean, you're the king of widgets. And there's obviously, I mean, from a monetary standpoint, there is some degree of satisfaction in seeing a business grow, but in the long run, it's really not sustainable. And the key to making money online is creating something that you absolutely are fired up to pursue, as longevity in terms of is something that you can wake up, you know, a year, 2 years, 3 years from now and still be fired up to offer that to the world, and to create a business brand and products and services around that niche that really enable you and empower you to differentiate what you're doing from what others are offering.
I think that is really important. You know, you've got to differentiate yourself. Otherwise, how are people going to realize that you're the person that they should be doing business with? So, you know, when it comes to actually attracting potential clients to your products or services, and then in turn, increasing your opt-ins, how would you suggest going about doing that?
What I've seen to be very effective, and not sure if you saw this or not, but as an author who's written a couple of books, and my third book is coming out this year, the most recent book that I did is called Internet Profits, which is Prophets. The world's leading experts reveal how to profit online. And I spent a year working alongside and studying and interviewing 25 of the world's leading online experts, including Armin Morin and Mike Filsaime and Steve Harrison, and just really big names in the space if you're into that side of the equation. And what I learned more than anything else is that the single best way to increase your online presence, to ramp up your mailing list, and to really learn how to cultivate customers and get visitors to the point where they're interested in buying your products and services is to offer something for free. And so it typically, in my case, I actually give away my books for free. So if you go to steveolsher.com, you'll see that the books Journey to You, my first book, and my second book, Internet Profits, are all available for free. But it's all based on opt-ins. And too many sites that I see have great content, but they just put it front and center. And they're just like, hey, you know, go ahead and read this, learn from it, and then nothing. It's like you're giving your best stuff away for free, which is great. That's exactly what you should do. But there's no cost involved. And it's not to say that you have to have a cost in terms of selling what it is that you're offering, but you darn well better sell it from the standpoint of an exchange of value. And in that case, the exchange is their name and email in exchange for your brilliant content. And that, to me, is a win-win all day long. And it enables you and empowers you to create that know, like, and trust factor so that down the line you can ask for the sale.
I think that makes absolute perfect sense. You know, you really have to keep these things in mind if you want to make money online. And I think the advice is very sound. And congratulations on your third book. When's it coming out?
The third book, which is called What is Your What? Discover the One Amazing Thing You Were Born to Do, is being published by Wiley and will be out in late September. So I got a lot to do on that front. But you know, just kind of going back to the whole idea of free, and some people are so afraid to do that. They're just so afraid to gate their content. And I mean, even if you look at this from a minimal standpoint, and let's say you've got a really just piss-poor site that gets 100 visits a month. I mean, and most sites get more than that, but let's just say you got 100 visits a month. I mean, when you add that up over the course of the year, that's over 1,000 people that come to your site that you have no way to communicate with. And if you can convert even just 10% of those 1,000 people to buy a $100 product, you now have a $10,000 annual income that is really just yours for the taking. But most people leave that money on the table because they're too afraid to gate their content, especially the bloggers, the vloggers, and a lot of the social media folk. You have got to start gating all that stuff.
Very, very sage advice. Our guest is Steve Olsher with Bold Enterprises, and we're talking about how to profit online. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk a little bit about other online things like social media, video usage, and things like that, and how those things can make you money. You're listening to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy, and we'll be right back after the break.